Yeah, all I know about Australia is just snakes and sharks. So yesterday when I did the swim warm-up, I was swimming direction to the island and guy said, wow, it's a shark territorium. And today when I saw the boys, they were really close to this island. So I felt like, oh my God, could be shark place. So I tried to swim very fast, not to be alone somewhere. I had to pace myself alone and it was tough just to stay focused. So actually, I felt a little bit more relaxed when the girls caught me because I was not alone out there. Yeah, but I think I had also a good bike ride. So yeah, I loved it. I like hilly races, so because it's not so boring. And I like to change the position. I don't need to stay all the time in the aero position. So I really liked it. It's very nice. And yeah, the course was very smooth. Everything was perfect, organized. Yeah, I knew I had a big gap behind me, so I could actually enjoy the whole run. It was just perfect. I just concentrated to have a nice running style and just enjoy because it's beautiful here and I'm very happy. So yeah,
that was. What's the feeling? It's like I don't even know. It's like. Like that. I had an idea that I was going to be somewhere about maybe a minute behind Belinda in the swim, but I could see her and Michelle Wu just ahead of me, so I had someone to sight off. There was actually really quite limited sighting, so the three of us went to the first buoy and then we went straight in and we got redirected back out again. So we got a little bit lost. So at least I had someone else there. But the three of us, I think we swam a little bit further than a lot of them. I am strong on the bike and it is my strongest leg. So I guess a little bit of hill is a good thing, but I don't know, it's a mix. Like this course today was amazing, like really, really good because they had both. So you can get in, because last year when I was here did the ultimate, it was 120k, it was a different bike course altogether. It was too many hills, like you really did for the run. So today I was still really strong coming off the bike, so it was perfect.
And then even though Radka ran you down, what was it like leading out of T2?
It was pretty amazing.
Jamie Nash. I was
going, go age groupers.
Well done, Jamie.
So it was awesome. I did think that on the bike and I go, can I just be first off the bike? How cool would that be? So yeah, I was very happy with that.
Well done, Luke.
Do you know, before every race I go through a whole heap of different race scenarios, so I'm prepared for race day, and I look at the field, I study the field and I think, okay, what's possible? I'm a realist, so I knew that a podium finish was going to be possible, but it never ends up being the way that I think it's going to be. So yeah, I knew Radka was going to beat us out of the swim. I didn't think she'd beat us out by as far as she did, but then I didn't think we'd catch her on the bike. So thanks to Jess, because Jess caught me on the bike probably 10 to 15k into the bike ride, and she caught me on the flat section and she was motoring, and thanks to the way she rode we caught Radka, and we caught it pretty quickly. I was quite surprised, and yeah, it was good. And Jess had a phenomenal bike ride today. She really did ride so strong. So I had a bit of a mishap towards the end of the bike, which is just totally my fault, where I lucked the gears up. Anyway, I lost contact with those two girls. I tried so hard at the last 10k to try and get them back, but I think they ended up getting off the bike with a good minute's lead on me. So I thought, well, maybe it's a good thing because it meant I got to run my own race. And look, I knew that it was going to be a hard call trying to catch Jess. As it was, she ended up running about a minute faster than me anyway. So then it was just concentrate on yourself and just concentrate on holding onto that podium position, which I'm happy I did. Look, there was one point there where I probably slowed down a little bit too much, about halfway through the run. And fourth place was getting a little close for comfort. And I remember crossing paths with Justin, and he was like, you can't afford to slow down too much, Belinda, she's not that far behind. And so that gave me that little kick up the butt that I needed. But then once we made the far turn and we had about 4k to go, I knew that I had it. So then, you can enjoy it. And when you hear people cheering, you can give them a high five. And it was such a great day here today. Good little crowd. So yeah, then I got to enjoy the last 4k, which is nice.
And
Really fair bike ride. The swim was a no-brainer, very easy swim, even though I did start to go the wrong way. Michelle Wu told me at the end, "What were you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, you know, you should know not to follow the old blind bat." So that's completely my fault. I just had a brain snap, but the swim was great. A little rough, but it was a good swim. And the bike ride's fantastic. You know, I love having the hills to break it up, but still having the good flat sections, the time trial sections. And the run's fantastic. Tough into the wind. Ooh. But then, you know, you just had to tough it out for, 5K, then you had the tailwind back. So, yeah, nice run. Every race I do, I try and hit the podium. So that's as much as I can ask for. And next race is Vietnam, so if I can get a podium there, and then of course Taiwan's a big one. So if I can go back and try and scrape back onto the podium there. I know I'm defending my title, but there's a lot more girls doing it this year, of course. They've heard what a great race it is. So again, I'll just try and hit the podium, but we'll see.